I'm gonna go see Dixon play with my good friend Bobby. So we're gonna go. It's a bit of a mad one. We're gonna go to Amsterdam this weekend on Saturday, and we're doing a bit of a risky one. We're gonna roll the dice on this one. So the plan is, or we already booked it, is we're gonna fly out on the Saturday afternoon, land, hang around, walk around, get something to eat, chill, and then party, and then get the first plane back home on the Sunday. We've always wanted to do it. I know it sounds absolutely insane, but we've always wanted to do it, and this is a good chance to do it because it's Amsterdam, which is not that far. I think the plane journey is like an hour, if that. The airport is like right bang in the city center, so you don't have to travel too much. So I think we land there about 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and the party starts at 10. At the place called, what's it called, Lo-Fi, with Dixon over there in Amsterdam. So we're really, really excited to go. Dixon playing all night long. You know, Dixon, head of fucking Innovision. We follow them all around the fucking country, sometimes all around Europe, I think, as well, which is quite embarrassing, but we fucking love Dixon. So we're going to see Dixon play all night long in fucking Amsterdam. I can't freaking wait, but it's going to be a brutal journey because I've never done this. I've never taken a plane in the morning. Oh, and we're doing it with no accommodation. So we're going to take that plane in the afternoon. We're going to land there in the evening or close to the evening, and then we're going to go straight out, hang around, get something to eat, whatever, party. And then when we finish, we're going to get the first plane back, which I think is at 11 o'clock or something. I don't know, which is going to be, it's going to be pretty brutal. It's going to be a pretty brutal trip. So I'm going to make sure that I sleep before, and I'm going to make sure I sleep after, you know? I'll make sure I'm going to sleep before and after, but I'm really looking forward to it because my first time ever going to Amsterdam. I've never been before ever in my life, so it's the first time ever that I'm going. And I've heard people say, even though this is not the best example of it, because Dixon people will maybe describe as being a little bit like, what's that word called? Dixon will be described as being a little bit business techno. He's a little bit more, you know, normie, popularish in that regard. I don't really think so, but I love him in that respect. But I've heard people say that the nightlife in Amsterdam is actually better than Berlin. That's what I've heard actual people say that go out a lot. People that I kind of respect, and you know, they go out a bunch and shit, and they have friends that go out and shit and blah 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 blah. You know, like nightlife influencers and shit have said that the nightlife scene in Amsterdam actually equals, if not surpasses, Berlin. People have always said that, so I'm really curious to see what the vibe is, what the clubs are like. Obviously, when ADE happened last year, the videos and clips I was seeing of people out there was pretty fun. So I think we're gonna have a good time, and obviously it'll give me a good idea, or has a good idea of how the city is, how it kind of flows, and then for next time if we're gonna go back again, maybe book more accommodation, book more time, blah 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 blah. But I'm really looking forward to it. So that's Lo-Fi with Dixon, which is happening this Saturday. It's actually sold out, which is crazy. Considering the prices were €35, it's not a cheap fucking night. He's playing from 10 till 5 a.m. all night long, which is going to be fucking sick. I still remember fondly one of the best ever fucking Dixon sets I ever experienced was going to the Innovision showcase in Fold. I think it was just before the pandemic, actually, in 2019 or something. The Innovision fucking, honestly, that memory still lives in my head, bro. I still fondly remember that fucking experience. It was so fucking fun. So whenever you get a chance to see a DJ like Dixon who's super popular, super big, in a somewhat smaller venue, it's a great opportunity. Because actually, I was curious to see what does this venue actually look like. I'm curious to see it. Let me see. Let me quickly check Google. I'm actually curious because I thought it was at the Loft. It's not the Loft. I thought it was the Loft. Okay, cool. I guess it must have changed the venue because it was meant to be at this place called the Loft in Amsterdam, but I think they've changed the venue lastminute.com. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, it's at a place called Lo-Fi. It's not the Loft. And let's see what this venue actually looks like. I'm curious to see what it actually looks like. Is there clips and stuff? Yeah, people have got clips already here. This is who? A Night Change of Pure Energy. I don't know who this is. Super Strings 2000. Thankfully, the music that I'll be listening to won't be as bad as that. It won't be as bad as that. Jesus Christ. Let me see. Is there any more videos of what it looks like on the inside, please? To be fair, that type of music, whatever that genre is, sounds like something that a lot of people in Amsterdam will be into. That sounds like a very European type of genre. I don't know how else to call it, but I just think of loads of white people in black boots. Okay. Decent enough vibe. It kind of reminds me of E1. I like how they didn't have the DJ booth completely covered. I gotta be honest, it's a little pet peeve of mine when the booth is all covered and you can't see the decks or anything. I quite like seeing the DJ's hands. I quite like seeing them fiddling with the knobs, the light of, you know, the illumination of the fucking LCD screen on the fucking CDJs and shit. So I quite like how open it is. It looks like a good vibe. High ceilings and shit, like most Amsterdam venues I've seen, they've always got incredibly high ceilings and shit, which I think is probably something they did do intentionally to give this place a lot of space and shit. But yeah, it looks like a massive space, to be fair. It doesn't look small at all. It looks fucking huge. It looks like a fucking massive space. Yeah, but it was meant to be at the loft. I'm pretty sure we was meant to be going to the loft, but now it's at this place called Lo-Fi, which is completely different to the loft. Let's see, can I see some actual pictures of what it looks like on the inside without the videos? Or these are all videos? These are all videos, right? Yeah. Wow, it looks fucking crazy. Look at that. That looks insane. So I don't know how to describe this to you, but if you're not watching, essentially the room is like really high ceilings, but they got this really interesting LED display where they have this like LED strips, bars, really thin bars that kind of intersect across each other in a square, and then they all kind of light up, and I guess they could do different type of you know, lightings and shit, designs when they light it up. But it's a pretty interesting design, so you get this really cool, you know, feature inside of the space. That's a really cool venue, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm assuming this is all a place where they won't cover your phone, right? I'm assuming people probably take their own pictures, because this very much looks like a place that it's set up for social media. I could be wrong though, but yeah, I can't wait to check it out. I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to check this place out. Is there any pictures that people have taken that I can just see for myself? Let's see this. These location geotags on social are usually a good way to kind of get a vibe of what the place looks like. So here's some stuff here from some people. We got a post here from DJ Nobu. He played at Lo-Fi, right? What did he say? What did DJ Lo-Fi say about Lo-Fi? Playing at Coda last week was a valuable time for me to reflect on my DJ career. Every time I get older, my body and mentality change. The way that I tour, my everyday life is also consistently changing. I'm approaching such a period now. Estonia and Cologne were my first time that I'd been there, which made it more interesting. So after returning to Amsterdam, after playing for Cuda, negative thoughts came to my mind. Of course, the shows in Estonia and Cologne were fun, so don't get me wrong. Just about the inside of me, I have no special skills other than DJing, and I have a complex that has been subconsciously instilled in me. While we all excel in something, there's always something missing. I know it's true for everyone. I put everything into the night, thinking about the future of my DJ life. My style is a scan each person. Ugh, mate. There's nothing worse than DJs complaining. DJs complaining that they have it so hard because they have to press Q and play and get flown around to all these amazing countries and amazing places and meet all the adoring fans and get paid thousands of dollars to play a couple of hours of music that they probably didn't make themselves. Like, do me a favor, mate. Honestly, cry me a fucking river. I don't give a fuck. If you don't want to do it, it's making you sad, quit and get a normal job. What's that? Still can't believe what happened at Lo-Fi. So this is another person. Who's this? Colin Music. Or Colin, how do you say his name? Jesus Christ, this type of I love people that enjoy stuff. Like I'm all for people enjoying what they want to enjoy, but this sort of like FIFA music, this sort of like, I don't know, hands up in the air music is like never. It's always puzzled me how people enjoy this, like on a, like, you know, over a consistent basis, like across the whole night. Maybe I can understand listening to this when you're on holiday once, but actually enjoying listening to this in your headphones day to day is insane to me. I feel like all these songs sound the same. These EDM songs, it all has that. They all got the big, like, oh, it's got the big drop and then boom. They all sound the same. You just got to figure out what your fucking 2 8-bar loop sounds like before the drop. But each song sounds exactly the fucking same. Maybe it's just me, I don't really know. But yeah, the space looks cool. I am looking forward to it. I know it sounds like I'm being very negative about this, but I am looking forward to it. There's also an outdoor space at Lo-Fi, it seems like. Okay, what else is happening? Oh, look at that. I wonder if we'll see this outdoor space. Look at the outdoor space. This is really cool. It kind of, it's very industrial looking. There's all these fucking cargo, you know, boxes all around the places and shit, containers. This is quite a cool little space. It kind of reminds me of like a very rustic looking box park. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. Has there been a bigger genre to explode over the last 12 months than Brazilian funk? Maybe the closest thing to explode like that was probably Amapiano. But I feel like Brazilian funk is everywhere now. Like every DJ, no matter what genre they play, they're going to play some sort of remix, some sort of edit that contains some elements of Brazilian funk. It's absolutely crazy how popular that fucking genre has become in the last 12 months, man. It's fucking everywhere. Sounds good. Okay, fair enough. This sounds pretty good. I like the space, man. There's a cool outdoor space, a cool indoor space as well. I wonder which one he's going to play at. I'm assuming Dixon's going to play the big indoor space that we saw earlier, or that I showed you guys earlier. I'm assuming that's where we'll probably see him. I don't think he's going to be playing in this space outside like that. I think this is usually something they probably have for the summer, I'm assuming. But I am also looking forward to it. I actually want to check. Let me see if I can find to Dixon. Maybe there's I want to see a recent actual set from the big man. So let's go into the to Dixon, the Dixon fan page and see Wagwan. When's the last time Dixon played? There we go. We've got a clip of Dixon playing. When was this? This is a recent one. Dixon takes over in Warsaw. That's more like it. That's more like it. What's another video from Dixon? Here's another one from Dixon in Istanbul. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this now. I'm getting fucking hyped. Woohoo! Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking vibe. Roly, 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 poly. Next slide. Oh, I know this song. I know this tune. I think I've got this in my library. I'm pretty sure I got this in my library. See, another Brazilian funk song. Another Brazilian funk edit. Shut up. It's gonna be a vibe. Yeah, I can't wait to see the big man. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see him. Oh Jesus. Go on. Jeez. Nah, come on, man. He's too good. He's too good, man. He's too good. Yeah, niggas too close, isn't it, man? Back up, man. Back up, back up. Let the man move. Let the man move. Oh, he's back on full form, mate. He's on full fucking form. The big man. Big Dixon. Big Dixon. Slide. Ooh. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know Istanbul was this popping when it comes to the club scene. My bad, Istanbul. My bad, Istanbul. Look at that. Okay, next slide. Last slide. Vibes. Yeah, big up my guy Dixon. Really looking forward to seeing him. Cannot fucking wait. Dixon at Lo-Fi. What's the blurb saying here? Visionary force in electro, house, and techno. Dixon has redefined boundaries in extreme electronic music. As a co-founder of the renowned Innovision label, he's celebrated for his masterful DJ sets that seemingly blend past, future, and sounds. Beyond the music, Dixon's ventures, such as the clubwear brand, Together We Dance Alone, his groundbreaking Trans-Madonna project explore the intersection of music, art, and technology. We're thrilled to welcome Dixon to Lo-Fi for an all-night set that promises to be nothing short of the masterclass. Sold out. So I'm glad I got my ticket. Can't fucking wait. Gonna see the Blood Clot guy performing this weekend. I can't fucking wait.